What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCVY show. Today we will be doing a V lookup. And what is a V lookup? Let's just say I want to bring in the last name and the first name of a particular list of MRNs or medical record number that I have over here. So instead of me just manually copying and pasting it and finding through the F search function, I am going to be pulling the last name and first name. So instead of doing this like manually, I want to pull in information from those columns into the sheet. So to do that, we are going to be doing a VLOOKUP. And so a VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup, and we want to start off by first pressing the equal sign and typing VL, which will bring up our VLOOKUP, which is the first found or similar set of function to the VL that I started typing. I'll hit tab on that, and then the next set of question that's asking us to do is to, okay, what are we looking up? So MRN over here is what we're looking up, which is in A2. The next bit is your table array. So now where is this data located? And that's back in here, our main data sheet. So we want to make sure that we have our MRN selected, or at least a row, so to the far left. And if we don't, this function will not work because it's not going to reference the first or the far left set of data. So we want to make sure that it's there. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will give us the first name. So we want to click on or type in the number 5 because that is the fifth column. So the first one will be the MRN, and we will also want to make sure we lock our data with an F4 function F4, and we are going to hit the comma, and now we have that selected, and then we'll hit the number 5, and now we want either a true or false, so an approximate match or an exact match. Since we're doing medical records, we want to have an exact match. So we click on that, hit tab, then close the parentheses and hit enter. And now you see that we brought in the last name. Since this thing is a function, we could double click on the lower right box that is over there in that cell to pull that formula all the way down to the rest of the existing set of data until there's no data left. So as you can see, it repeated the find function and pulled in that. So let's do that again with the first name. So we're going to do our VLOOKUP equals VL, pulls up the VLOOKUP tab, or function rather, hit tab. Now we want to see what are we referencing that we want to pull in the commonality. And then we're going to hit comma. We're going to go into our main data sheet after that, and then we will make sure that we have our MRN selected first, and now we are going to the sixth column, so that's 5 and 6. So we're going to pull in the first name now. So again, just lock your data. It's a good habit to do so because that is your data set that you are referencing that doesn't change, and you lock it with your function F4 or F4, and once that's locked, you could hit your comma, and then the column number is 6, and we still want an exact match, and we could click on that and close out parentheses and hit enter. Now we have our first name. So do the same thing, double click, it pulls down the entire formula throughout, and we like to spot check, at least I do. I like to spot check what data I have, so I do copy, control find, and I just want to make sure that the data that I'm pulling in is accurate. As you can see, it jumped to this particular row over here, and just looking across, that is the same name that we have going for our sheet 1 that we were looking for. So let's do another spot check over here and copy this, the control C, go to our main data, click on that, paste, do another control find, and there we are. We have our set of data. So everything seems accurate. and precise. So that's essentially it, a vertical lookup done in Excel. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. But yeah, peace.